everyone. So today I want to talk to you about the question of, is the universe sending you secret messages through your conversations? Now, this is probably one of the most exciting things that I have experienced on a day-to-day basis. And as you're going through your day, there are going to be times when you're going to get your phone might ping and there's a call there that you know that you need to answer, but you're just too busy, so you just leave it. Or you might be standing in the queue at a shop and somebody comes up and tries to talk to you about something. You might even see a friend out on the street as well, and you sometimes go, oh look, I really don't want to have a conversation, so you might just try and make that convo last quickly so that you can get on with what it is that you're doing. Now, that to me is probably one of the no-nos when it comes to needing to know what you have to do in your life to get to a certain point. So I'll give you an example. I was at a party yesterday and I was talking to a couple of people, a couple of guys, and they had mentioned that there were certain things that they wanted to actually do for themselves in their life, but they weren't sure of how to do it, weren't sure of how to bring it in. One of them had a really amazing dream, which I won't really go into it now, but he had this really amazing dream, which when I kind of looked at what it was that he was telling me, I kind of was able to decipher in a way how this dream was playing out. And it was basically telling him that whatever it is that you need, you have the ability to be able to bring that into fruition. You just have to trust. And so what I was then able to do was say to him, look, I've been reading this amazing book, and I think that this is something that you should probably, look at reading as well, to give you the answers that you need so that you can attract whatever it is that you want to attract into your world. And so he was very excited. I sent him the link, and that was how the conversation went. And of course, we spoke about other things as well. Hi, just interrupting your podcast to let you know of an exciting new course that I've created called Master Your Breath, Master Your Life, which is a 6-week online course that will transform how you see your reality. Now, this course is more than breath work. It's about learning how to slow your breath down on a regular day-to-day basis to bring in more calm, more clarity, and more peace and balance in your life. So this is going to help you with stress, it's going to help you with anxiety. There are daily coaching videos, meditations, and weekly breakthroughs. And there's also this really cool journaling tool that you'll be able to download and track your progress throughout the whole 42 days. This is the ultimate course to enable you to be able to really get the best out of your world, and this is just by slowing down how you breathe on a regular basis. And the great thing about the course is you can start it at any time. So go to the link in my description and find out more, and I look forward to guiding you for the next 6 weeks of your life. And then I kind of think about all of the times when I am having conversations with friends, and it could be on the phone, and it could be, as I said, somebody that you might meet on the street, somebody that you might meet when you're out at a party. And I walk away from that conversation and I go, oh, I didn't think of that. That's probably something that I should be looking to do or looking to bring into my life. Or maybe, as I said, it's a book that might need to be read, or even, I don't know, even a movie that you might want to watch. And from there, that movie might actually also give you the answer to a question that's been pondering on in your mind also. So when you are slow and connected and aware, that's when you're actually able to see what is coming in from the universe at any one time. Now, slowing down your breath, as I always say, is a way for you to be able to, create that stillness that you need within, and then shut out all of the noise that's coming in from around you, all of the, the thoughts and the external noise, and really kind of go deep within and listen deeply to what it is that the universe is actually saying to you. So what I want to do today is just go through a bit of a quick exercise of something that you must do when you are talking to people. So, as I said, we tend to want to, rush a conversation off really quickly, particularly if we're in the middle of doing something. However, what you really need to be doing is paying as much attention as you can as possible to the person that you're actually conversing with at that time. And the way to do that is, firstly, someone's coming to you and they're having a conversation with you, is to firstly just look straight into their eyes, okay? So don't be distracted by anything else that's going on around you, but you're looking straight into the eyes of that person. The next thing you do, which is the most important thing, is you slow your breath straight away. So you just start to, breathe in really, really slow, and then breathe out really, really slow. And as you're doing that, you're still listening to what it is that that person's saying, but all of the outside chatter is now in the background because you're slowing down your breath, you're connecting to your parasympathetic nervous system, everything is becoming calm, everything is becoming balanced, and then you're able to really concentrate on what it is that that person is saying. So you slow your breath down as slow as you can. If you wanted to, have a bit of an example of how slow to slow your breath down, you can basically just breathe in. And as you're breathing in, you're imagining as that air is coming in through your nose, that it's actually traveling down your body. So down your legs, to your knees, down to your calves, down to your feet, down to your toes. And then as you are breathing out, you're just tracing that as it's coming back up your body. So that is how slow you really need to be, your breath needs to be at that time. And it's always good to know that nothing happens to you at random. Every single conversation that you have with any person is going to connect you to, or give you an answer to a question that might be on your mind, to an intention that you might have set. And the reason being is because if you are like me and you believe and know in your heart of hearts that we are all connected, we are all one consciousness. And so therefore, if we're one consciousness, it means that it is that one consciousness that is actually communicating through each and every person that is around us. So it is key to be able to sit and be still, so that you can listen to that one voice, that one universal voice that is speaking through all of us. Now, it's not just you that's going to get something out of that conversation. It's going to be the person that you are talking to as well, that probably has something that is coming up for them, and yet you're speaking to them, which, as I said, it's that one universal voice that's coming through. You're speaking to them, and they're getting all of the answers that they need from that conversation also. The thing to do as well is, when you've come away from that conversation, is to just sit and think about what it is that had just been said. What actually stood out for you? Was there something that kind of like a light switch went off in your head and said, oh yeah, okay, that's something that I really need to think about. Now, if you've got a pen and paper handy, you can write that down. It might not mean anything to you at that time, but as maybe your day goes on, or as your week goes on, and you look back at the conversation that you had and what you wrote, you'll then be able to see, oh, okay, this is in relation to that. It's funny because I've had conversations with people and I've got something out of it, yet that conversation was then brought up again in my mind a week or so later. So it's like the thought has, or not the thought, the message that had come through from the universe had already come through way before I'd even thought about it. So it is super, super important to pay attention to every single conversation that you have with every single person. And as I said, it could be friends, it could be family, children, it could be people that you meet on the street that you don't know, it could be friends that you might see, but you must always pay attention to everything that is coming in through your senses, because you are being guided by the universe constantly. The universe is constantly sending you secret messages, but you need to be able to decipher those messages as they come through. And the key to do that is to slow your breath down. So thank you so much for listening today, and I look forward to sharing with you again soon. Thank you. Bye.